Talk about basic, hold up. We money, more Power Ranger, hold up. Mine also dangerous, hold up. Y'all talk outrageous, hold up. Don't
Kickoff just moments away as we've arrived at Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Tennessee Titans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Cam Little after the opening kick. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. Here's Smmaacck on the return. And he takes the return out of bounds. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. The first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. And he'll be met near the lines and limit the game to the yard. Former #1 pick, Trayvon Walker on the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Takes the second down snap. Finds the in route complete. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First down now, ball at the 33. Here's Jeanty running right. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. I'll throw it. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Smmaacck, the one he was looking for. And now they're going to face 3rd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To the air on 3rd and long. Hits him on the in route. The tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A gain of 15 there. And the Titans have a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So far, so good to begin this one as they've got a new set of downs beyond midfield. Working on 1st down. On the quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Let's go now.
That's Io Manor with the catch outright. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain. number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. They give up the guns. It's Genty. And he's able to get this down to the 36. That's good for a couple of yards. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
That's another Titans first down. 2 yards on the play. First down, Tennessee.
Back to Genty. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back to throw. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. They'll throw. 3rd and long. And he can't escape. Jaguars all over him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Well, we're already seeing his leg's going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
And this will stick him back a ways. That punt hits and jumps out of bounds near the 14.
At their own 14-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Rip, 23.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Running right side by McLaurin. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
And won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Stopped by Cedric Gray. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Hey, easy, route. Hey, so go, son. Great job.
From the gun, Etienne gets it. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Call it no gain on the play, and that brings up 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
1 quarter down in this all AFC South contest. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They start out with a 3rd and 9.
Red on red. 30, turn. This is hot.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Jaguars have a first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
First down throw, Lawrence. Here comes the screen for Etienne. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. Evan Winston in on that tackle.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Hey,
Counter give to Etienne. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
No one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Oh, with how well he's slinging it this opening drive, Brock, not sure we expected to see an incompletion, but his perfect start ends at 5 for 5.
Yeah, kind of the feeling out process, right? I think you find this with defensive coordinators a whole bunch, trying to figure out what that script is on the other side. I have a sense there'll be some completions and incompletions along the way.
Cut near the goal line. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation. Lawrence here running a sneak. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Jaguars get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Now on the return, here's DK. And this drive will start inside the 25. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. First play is going to be a give to Jensen. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They're going to try and throw it here. It's a screen play to Jensen. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Third and just 2 to go.
Track 60. 19, Tiger, 19.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
He has it at the 22. He lost the football. return, but it is still a turnover.
Well, I'm pretty sure this Kate special teams coach is going to have a long talk with him after that one. You can get as creative as you want, but you can't give away the ball. You can't lose yardage. If you start turning the ball over like that, you're not going to be returning punts much longer.
Hauled in by Olave, left side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Here's Genty. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
They call pass on second and goal. Pass it down close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. We're still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football coming up from Everbank. Defense made the stand last time. Do they have another one in them here on third and goal? Genty. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Titans earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. He lost the football, and the fumble recovery is made. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got two things on their mind. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
Two on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Catch made underneath by back. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Goal to go, they're passing. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans get some late points and the lead. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Bayshul Tootin now on the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
All right, let's go. What's up? 11.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Here's Lawrence to throw. Buying some time right. He can run it. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little shorter than 35. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway. Ugh.
Lisa 24. Hey, I'm gone. Hey, sup.
On first and 10, here's Lawrence. His running back is his base shield too. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their third. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
On the red. Go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence finds a seam down the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skips down inside the 35-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I got it.
Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
Hey, Jupiter.
At the 32-yard line.
Hot.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Hill, hey, easy. Route. Hey, tomato. Got 11.
Lawrence working from the gun. Going deep here for the end zone. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. From the right hash, a 49-yard look.
A 49-yard attempt.
Little knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
I don't think there's any question this is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. One last play before the break. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. This return starts at the 5. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
That's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
11 at. Let's go. 30 left. Darn, it's hot. Here we go.
Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, hey.
Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. And he cuts it back right. He has room past the 25. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take the lead right away in half number 2. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars push their lead to 3. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Genty from the gun. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Throwing on 2nd. Brought in by his back here. It's Genty. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Titans have a first.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Titans.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They'll work against the blitz. Short pass brought in, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Genty on the give. He's headed right. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs, against the better defenses in this league.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing off the play fake. He completes it in traffic. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
From the red zone now. Headed out right. Throw is caught. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Titans take a 4-point lead. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Starting from the 5. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. defense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Lawrence looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Working quickly here.
That's good for a Jaguars first down.
ETN gets it on the draw. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
You know, some positive yardage here, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling. And they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, run!
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Titans have the football back just shy of the midfield stripe.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They gain 11 on that play. And the Titans have it first.
1st down, Tennessee.
Back to throw now. Chased out to his right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun here. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Trying to find Smmaacck DK. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Out is Jake Bates, ready to try to knock this through. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 24-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Things at 24. Go. Son. Things right open. Go.
Lawrence in the pistol. Able to find Strange here. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Jaguars first down.
13 loop.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. That's caught as McLaurin downfield. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line.
That's another Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
13 loop. Move.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. Muster a little, down to the 30. Monty Hooker with the tackle.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Second down now, they need 7.
Hey, go, go. Here we go.
Throwing again, here's Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Third and just 2 to go.
Rip, 23.
No run here, ETN. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. So we're through 3 here. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Focus. Hey,
Tilton gets it from the gun. And a nice stop here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made. Offense to the line fast.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
He brings it in. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars now trail by just a point in the 4th. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th.
24-24.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He'll take this at the 10. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
It's 2nd down.
Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing 2nd and 23. Pass play coming here. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Trying to find Smmaacck DK. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Throw right side, cut by Olave. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. And there won't be a return here. This punt is out of bounds. They'll say inside the 40. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey.
Inside give here for Tootin. He runs it up to midfield. There he goes on the right side. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a fourth-quarter lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Starting at the 10. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That's Io Manor with the catch out right. Galloping inside the 40. And he will get this inside the 30.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Shotgun give here to Genty. Soft lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
60 Bobcats. Bravo 80.
Now they send their back in motion right. Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Throw left side, complete. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone...
And that is a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans bring it back to even. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Tootin now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard
Ready.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Here's the 24.
On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
Hey, Lion.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Here's a screen for Tootin. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here.
Hey, easy. Hey, kill. Hey, tomato. Gun. Hey, I'm gun. Hurry up.
Looking to throw. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Fair catch signaled for and made at the 32-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. They'll throw to begin this drive. Finds him over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Titans with a little more work to do to win it here. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. He'll look to throw. It's a screen play to Genty. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Straight ahead with Genty. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Running back motions right. He'll look to throw it. It's Ironman downfield. He's got it. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. It's a nice completion from the rookie passer out of Texas. Good for a first down, too.
A gain of 30. First down, Tennessee.
The first carry here for Tony Pollard. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 79 Bronco. 18.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. And off to Genty. And flying after a few, it's 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. To Genty. He gets him 5, but still a ways short of that line of gain. So here comes 4th down. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. So everything comes down to this from Jake Bates. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. The entire game now resting on the right foot of this kicker. This from 30 yards out. The kick is good. He got it! So it's a win on the road for the Titans. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance.